Genesis chapter 26. There was a famine in the land, as bad as the famine during the time of Abraham. And Isaac went down to Abimelech, king of the Philistines, in Gerar. God appeared to him and said, "Don't go down to Egypt. Stay where I tell you. Stay here in this land, and I'll be with you and bless you. I'm giving you and your children all of these lands, fulfilling the oath that I swore to your father Abraham. I will make your descendants as many as the stars in the sky and give them all of these lands. All of the nations of the earth will get a blessing for themselves through your descendants." And why? Because Abraham obeyed my summons, and he kept my charge, my commands, my guidelines, and my teachings. So Isaac stayed put in Gerar. The men of the place questioned him about his wife. He said, "She's my sister." He was afraid to say, "She's my wife." He was thinking, these men might kill me to get to Rebecca. She's so beautiful. One day, after they had been there quite a long time, Abimelech, king of the Philistines, looked out of his window and he saw Isaac fondling his wife Rebecca. Abimelech sent for Isaac and said, "So, she's your wife? Why did you tell us she's my sister?" Isaac said, "Because I thought I might get killed by someone who wanted her." Abimelech said, "But think of what you might have done to us." Given a little more time, one of the men might have slept with your wife. You would have been responsible for bringing guilt down on us. Then Abimelech gave orders to his people. Anyone who so much as lays a hand on this man or his wife dies. Isaac planted crops in that land and took in a huge harvest. God blessed him. The man got richer and richer by the day until he was very wealthy. He accumulated flocks and herds and many, many servants. So much so, the Philistines began to envy him. They got back at him by throwing dirt and debris into all the wells that his father's servants had dug back in the day of his father Abraham, clogging up all of the wells. Finally, Abimelech told Isaac, "Leave. You have become far too big for us." So Isaac left. He camped in the valley of Gerar and settled down there. Isaac dug again the wells, which were dug in the days of his father Abraham, but had been clogged up by the Philistines after Abraham's death. And he renamed them, using the original names his father had given them. One day, as Isaac's servants were digging in the valley, they came on a well of spring water. The shepherds of Gerar quarreled with Isaac's shepherds, claiming, "This water is ours." So Isaac named the well Esek, which means quarrel, because they quarreled over it. They dug another well, and there was a difference over that one also. So he named it Sitnah, which means accusation. He went on from there and dug yet another well, but there was no fighting over this one. So he named it Rehoboth, which means wide open spaces, saying, now God has given us plenty of space to spread out in the land. From there, he went up to Beersheba. That very night, God appeared to him and said, I am the God of Abraham, your father. Don't fear a thing, because I am with you. I will bless you, and I will make your children flourish because of Abraham, my servant. Isaac built an altar there and prayed, calling on God by name. He pitched his tent, and his servants started digging another well. Then Abimelech came to him from Gerar with Ahuzah, his advisor, and Phicol, the head of his troops. Isaac asked them, why did you come to me? You hate me. You threw me out of your country. They said, well, we've realized that God is on your side. We would like to make a deal between us, a covenant, that we maintain friendly relations. We haven't bothered you in the past. We've treated you kindly, and we've let you leave us in peace. So, God's blessing be with you. Isaac laid out a feast, and they ate and drank together. Early in the morning, they exchanged oaths. Then Isaac said goodbye, and they parted as friends. Later that same day, Isaac's servants came to him with news about the well they had been digging. We've struck water. Isaac named the well Sheba, which means oath. And that's the name of the city, Beersheba, Oath Well, to this day.